Hello friends, this is Sana and today we are going to talk about subscription billing. Subscription billing option can be used for monthly billing system like cable connection. As you know, you get a monthly cable bill at your home, military firms. Similarly, you get a generated bill on monthly basis from military firms. CA fees. Also, you get bills on monthly basis from CA firms. Newspaper. A newspaper firm generates monthly bills for their customers. With subscription billing option, you can, with one click and at once, generate multiple bills for customers. So now let's see how can we implement subscription billing in Marg software. So first we go on the Masters menu, go on Marg Setups and enter on Control Room. And enter on Search and All and type subscription over here. Press enter and enter on accept. Here you see an option subscription/recurring billing required, 1 for no and 2 for yes. Now we want to turn the subscription billing option on, so we will choose 2, that is yes. Press escape, again press escape and enter on yes. Now if we see in the transaction menu in the sale option, the option of subscription billing is on now. Now we will go on Masters, go on Rate and Discount Master and enter on Set of Items bundle. Here you can see there are already certain trade I have created. The trade I used as example like CA fees, cable monthly charges, milk supply, newspaper and school fees. This one is a separate example school fees for class 10th group wise. So let's see how can a CA firm use subscription billing option in Marg software to make their billing process easy and fast. As you know that a CA firm has multiple and different types of customers who do payment on either monthly basis or on yearly basis. So a CA has to generate different bills for different customers. As you know, it's very time consuming and hectic to generate multiple bills. So with Marg software, let's see how can we generate bills for multiple customers with one click. A set of item bundle is already created, that is CA fees. So we press enter on it. Now you see this window appear, set of items. Item set number, this is the name of the item set number CF. Formula for, you will define formula here. Set name CA fees, used for, you can mention a description here. Party all/selected, we have chosen multiple because we are making these bills for multiple customers. So we press enter. As you press enter, a list of customers appears to choose from for whom you want to create this bill. So accordingly, we will select the parties by pressing the space key. Since we don't need to mention quantity for this, so we will directly feed the amount. For example, we charge 15,000 from this customer on monthly basis, and down here we will mention fees plus audit charges. Press enter and we charge 5,000 from this customer on monthly basis, and down here let's mention fees. Press enter, then press escape. Then we will choose an item from here by pressing enter. As you can see, I've already created certain items. Let's choose general item, press enter on it. Press enter and choose yes to create the formula. Then press enter, press escape and enter on yes. And a formula for multiple parties have been created. Press escape. So now we will generate bills for multiple parties by going on transaction, sale, subscription billing. Here we will select a formula from this list. Since we made a formula for CA fees, so we will select CA by pressing enter on it. Here we have set of item number CF, bill formula, the number we defined in the set, press enter, enter and type sure over here. As you press enter, again we get a list of the parties and again we can define here how much amount they have to be charged. That is what amount of bill has to be generated for them. So we select those parties and press escape. As soon as you press escape, you see a process took place. That is multiple bills from multiple parties have been generated here. So to view this, we click on sales book. We press enter. Choose all date or single date accordingly. Press enter. Now you see here the bill of those two parties which we selected has been generated on the same date. The bill of one party is 15,000 and that of the other party is 5,000. Press escape. Similarly, this can be implemented for dairy firm, school fees, etc. So let's implement this on another example. We go on Master's menu. We go on Rate and Discount Master and enter on Set of Items bundle. In cable also monthly billing takes place. So we will create an item bundle for cable monthly charges. Press enter on it. Item set number CB, formula for 1, set name, used for. Here also you can mention a description, party all / selected. Again we are making this bill for multiple customers, so we will select multiple. Press enter. Again you get a list of parties for whom all you want to generate this bill. So we select those parties by pressing space. Here we will mention quantity, that is for how many months we are generating this bill. We are generating this bill for 1 month. So we will mention here 1, press enter. And here as well we will mention 1. Press enter and then press escape. Then here as well we choose an item by pressing enter over here. Cable charges monthly rent. So we will press enter over here. Press enter. Here we will mention 1. Press enter and yes to the formula. Press enter. Then press escape and enter on yes. And a formula for cable monthly charges have been created. Then press escape. First of all, we will delete that bill which we made for the CA firm so that we get a proper generated bill. So we click on sales book, press enter and delete these bills. Now we are generating cable monthly bill. So we will go on the transactions menu, go on sale and enter on subscription billing. Then we press enter on cable monthly charges. Same process as for CA form. Press enter. On which date you want to generate this bill, you will mention here. Press enter and type sure. And again we get a list of those parties for whom we want to create this bill. So we select those parties and then press the escape key. And again the process took place, that is multiple bills have been generated for multiple parties. So to view this, we go on sales book, press enter and both the bills for both the customers have been generated here. The bill for this customer is rupees 300 and similarly for the other customer is also rupees 300 for 1 month. Press escape. Now we will work on the third example, that is milk supply firm. In milk supply firm as well, monthly wise billing takes place. So let's implement that. We go on Master's menu. We go on Rate and Discount Master and enter on Set of Items bundle. Then here you see an item bundle is already created, milk supply. Then you press enter on it. Item set number MS, formula for 1, set name milk supply, used for sector 11. Party all / selected, multiple, press enter. Here again you get a list of the customers for whom you want to create this bill. So we select those customers. This party Ram Singh takes 30 liters of milk in 1 month and the other party Sham Singh takes 60 liters of milk in 1 month. Then we press escape. Then we will choose an item. Press enter. Here I have already created an item, milk full cream. Then we press enter on it. Here we select a quantity 1 liter and yes to the formula. Press escape and enter on yes. And a formula is ready. Now we will delete the bill we created for cable monthly charges. Now to generate bill for milk supply, we will go on transaction. We will go on sale, subscription billing. Then we choose the formula milk supply. Then press enter and type sure. Again we get a list of the customers. Ram Singh takes 30 liters of milk from us and Sham Singh takes 60 liters of milk. If one of the customers say, or we know that he took only 40 liters of milk from us, So we can change it from here accordingly. Press enter. And then press escape. And all those bills have been generated. Now let's go on the sales book. Press enter. Here both the bills of both customers have been generated. Let's see the bill of Ram Singh. Press enter. Quantity is 30 liter and rate is 60. So 30 into 16, 1800. Press escape. And the bill of Sham Singh is, Sham Singh took 40 liters of milk according to 60 rupees. That is 2400. Press escape. So here itself we'll delete these bills so that we get a proper generated bill for the next example. So friends, we'll take the next example, that is school fees. Suppose we run a school in which we have multiple classes like 10th class, 9th class, 11th class. In 10th class, we generate fees on monthly basis. The fee structure for all the students is the same. Let's say the fees of all the students in the 10th class is 1000. But according to the area, we charge them differently for transportation. Suppose one area is Dwarka, one is Rohini, Kamlanagar, etc. So if manually we do billing on monthly basis according to area for all the students, it will be very time consuming and hectic to generate these many bills. So to facilitate that, we have subscription billing option. So first we got the masters menu, we got accounts group, and we will create an account. I've already created an account, so I'll show you on modify group. I've created an account as students class 10th. I've mentioned sundry daters in under group. Press escape. Now first we will create students. So we go on masters, we go on leisure master and create a new leisure. I've already created a leisure, so I'll modify and show you. I've created the leisure as student A. In accounts group, I have mentioned students class 10. And I have mentioned student A's area as Dwarka. And similar details are for student B. And I have mentioned his area as Rohini. Press escape. Now we will create an item by going on Masters menu, Inventory Master, and enter on Item Master to know what service we have to provide them. Like if we look at this, I've created an item school fees class 10th which is 200 rupees. I'll modify and show you. So this is the fee structure, that is 200 rupees. And for transportation charges is 250. However, 250 is fixed for transportation charges, but if we go on Masters, Rate and Discount Master, Price List, Area Wise, and if I want to know the charge amount of Dwarka area for students who belong to Dwarka, so we enter on Dwarka, Rate for all. So the school fees is 200 rupees which is fixed for all the students, and the transportation charges for Dwarka area is rupees 350. And to know the charge amount of Rohini area, the school fees is 200 and the charge amount is 450. Then press escape. Now our fee structure has been defined area wise. Now we will go on Masters, Rate and Discount Master, Set of Item Bundle. I've already created an item bundle school fees class 10. So we press enter on it. Let's see how it's made. Item set name SF, formula for 1, set name school fees, used for class 10th. Party all / selected. As I've created 10th class group wise, so I'll have to choose it group wise. Press enter. Here we get a list of all the groups. Like if I want that I could create a group of 9th class fee structure, or for 11th class. For now I've created a group of 10th class. Then we select it and press escape. So here we choose an item service. So here we get a list of all those items services which they will be charged for. So press enter on it. So for school fees class 10, we'll mention the quantity as 1 and yes to the formula. Press enter and the other service will be transport. We press enter on transport charges. Mention 1 and yes to the formula. Then we press escape and enter on yes. And a formula has been created. Now for billing, we go on transaction menu, go on sale and enter on subscription billing. Here we will get a list of set of items bundle. Just like we did for the above bundle, we'll enter on school fees, enter and type sure. Here we will get a list of all the students who belong to 10th class. The quantity will remain 1. Then here itself we press escape and a bill has been generated. Now we will go on sales book. Press enter. Here you can view the generated bills. If you enter on the particular student, you can view the bill. For student A, the school fees is Rs 200 and transport charges is 350 because he belongs to Dwarka area. And since we defined in rate and discount master, in area wise that charges for Dwarka area will be 350 and the bill for student B is school fees 200 and transport charges 450 because he belongs to Rohini area. Then press escape. So now you learned that how easily we can define the rate, and with subscription billing you can generate bill area wise as we said. So it's a very useful feature and a very powerful feature in Marg software. Thank you.
इन्वेंट्री और अकाउंटिंग को मैनेज करने में पहले बही खाते और फिर दूसरे सॉफ्टवेयर काम तमाम कर देते थे, लेकिन जब से आया है मार्ग इन्वेंट्री एंड अकाउंटिंग सॉफ्टवेयर, मेरे सारे काम हुए फास्ट, इजी और एक्यूरेट। मार्ग, माय बिजनेस बैकबोन।